And I have to say, beyond the expectations that are given to us by ourselves, our parents and peers, there's societal expectations. And I think part of that, you kind of, at the end of the book, you gave a very good case of that, of a young boy who fought authority, who challenged the status quo and really pushed a lot of buttons in some people. And that person turned out to be Albert Einstein, one of the greatest minds. And he truly sought the truth and was his authentic self. Kind of wild, eccentric guy, as we've seen posters and this and that with the hair. And
he's wearing the same jacket.
Yes. How do we step into our truth and still live within a society that doesn't maybe reject us? Especially, I'm saying, for younger people, we want to be accepted so badly, but in doing so, we give up a lot of our authenticity. How do we kind of bridge the gap and not saying, hey, I'm just going to go live off in the woods by myself to be authentic because everyone here in society is thinking I'm crazy, and still find balance and build relationships when I have to say the societal pressures are so strong of what we're expected to do?
Something that I talk about with some of my colleagues is that we must find the environment that fits for us. We, as you said, swimming up the stream, we have to stop pushing so hard to fit in. We have to find the environment with our purpose, with our friends, with our hopes and dreams, our passion. We have to find that. Mm-hmm. We have to find that environment. We don't push other people to live within our reality. And that's where some people have a conflict with what I think or what I feel. And that is because they want to push it. They've got to do it this way. People need to respect them. Oh God, why? Why? Because if you go right over here, they might have like minds. They might be more open, right? A friend of mine just took a job with a different company. She works for a very large organization globally. And the prestige of working at that company is just, you've arrived. Mm-hmm. And she had cancer twice. Okay. So I don't know where she arrived to. It's that hill that I was talking about where you look down and you can't see anything. She finally, after the second bout of cancer, said, I understand. I have to go. And I said, well, either that or die. And it wasn't a flippant comment. It was the reality. You've already had it twice. It's up to you now. You're over 50. Make up your own mind. When you're in an environment where you think you cannot escape it for many reasons, money, prestige, whatever it is, lack of self-confidence, and you're dying, I'd want to take a look at it. She went to work for another company that is exactly her music. When she stepped in, her whole body, and when I say her whole body changed within the first week. Her blood test changed, her oxygen level changed. It's like it's not just leaving that environment behind. It's that she was in an environment where she could actually be herself. She could actually bring the gifts that she has, bring the talent that she has. She's been there now 7 months, and her whole chemistry is different. And so I say, fit in where you fit in and don't try to swim upstream. Why? Right? Because you're the only one that's affected by it.
And I think once you start to really fall in line with your authentic self, with that heart-centered kind of purpose of what you are, you're going to attract the people, the experiences, everything else. That's just the law of attraction there. So, JK, what's the one thing you'd want people that are reading this book to leave with?
That you have the power. That you have the power. That your spirit that lives within your physical body has the power to maneuver and go wherever you want it to go. You don't need to apologize for removing yourself. from situations that aren't good for you. You don't need to be afraid to make choices and decisions that are going to make you happy, that you own it all. It's not going to be one small key or a large key that you pick up along the way. You have it. So listen to yourself.
Mm-hmm. Incredibly empowering message. And I truly believe everyone that reads this book will walk away with that as well and see how powerful they are. So thank you for that. Where can people learn more about you and pick up the book?
My website is jk-dickinson.com. And I think Barnes and Noble. I think if you just go online and I don't promote Amazon.
I was going to say, I think I got mine on that place that Jeff Bezos owns, but you don't have to promote it. I agree. They get enough. Yeah, they don't need any more.
And Jeff's up here in this area, so yeah, no,
yeah, up in the Washington.
I don't want to be an Amazon superstar. No.
I mean, there's something beautiful also in just going locally and doing things like that, and not doing the mega corporation kind of a thing that's been going on and consolidating to just this Goliath that kind of takes advantage of everyone. So I am behind that too.
Yeah, the Barnes and Noble, they're still trying to hold out. It's a place that people can go. And the bulk of my books are actually used as teaching tools. Mm. They're used at various university, medical clinics, things like that. But Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, brick and mortar. They're still alive. Go in,
right.
Actually feel the book, take it for a test drive first and then purchase it, reread it, gift it to others.
Yes.
Well, JK, thank you so much for coming on, sharing, and hopefully bringing us to a next level of intuition and health.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's such a pleasure to meet you.
You
and
too.
I'm really excited about all the things that your clinic's doing in New York. As I said, I really, really thoughtfully read through your website, and I think that you're doing incredible stuff. And I'm really honored to have the opportunity to talk on your podcast, but also to learn more about your family and the commitment to humanitarian ideology of what medicine and wellness is. I truly appreciate that, JK. Thank you so much. As you heard here, we're all born with innate power of intuition, whether we listen to it or not. But we could all do better to improve that intuitive capability. It's the most intelligent language we have. Be sure to check out JK's book, The Invisible Anatomy. Until next time, continue writing your own healing story.